Hello and welcome to another edition of Watch Me Suck at Minecraft. We're still working on the build for the bamboo farm. It's starting to get pretty close to near the end, but then we got to decorate the interior a little bit. And one thing I got to keep in mind is I was going to put a lava floor at the bottom of the mine shaft for, decoration, but now that 118 is going to add 64 blocks underneath the world, it's probably time to get rid of that. That may be a dragon thing to worry about. Not dragon, phantoms. Anyway, here's the world. I think some of the look needs to be updated a little bit. So here's the seed, 60 minutes on the clock. There we go. Loaded a previous world so that everything would load faster. And away we go. And jet engine-y, the thing shall go. And one thing I can't wait for 118 is we can move. Alright, too much. So, get rid of that. So, alright, we're not going to get all that, but that's fine. That'll get us started. That'll definitely get us going, and this is junk. Alright, so got some stuff to get rid of while we're here. Can't wait for the day that I can run and actually keep moving. And more hissy boomy stuff. An iron ingot, which I think we can use to help our friend Mr. We got that project there, so I think we can put it on Mr. Axe this time. This, give it a little help. Alright, so yeah, this game is so much clunkier than Bedrock. I mean, I know the Java people make fun of Bedrock, but it runs way better. Alright, this looks a hair plain, so I'm going to do this, that, and not really that, this, and it makes it more interesting. Leave the bottom alone because I don't really want to deal with that. Oh, we got more of that we need to get done. And I do have the blocks to do it. Okay, the right tool for the right job. Moving forward, not happening because of that. Plus we can get a little more of the cobblestone that we need. That's almost perfect. Anyway, so yeah, that's all the cobblestone that we have. And boy, the escape key is a little overly sensitive now. Anyway, you gotta got to work on what's above here, but one of the things we also need to do is get this to a point. Way too far, but torch there, just so keep the spawns out, just so that doesn't become a thing. Might as well finish this part up. Alright, you got it. Duck down. That's not different on either of the two versions of the game. So Microsoft tried to get me, and I was going to go along with it, to download the latest launcher. It won't do it. My game or my computer refused to do it. Anyway, not the biggest problem in the world, because the old one works just fine. And we can finally say the quote-unquote window part will be done. And of course, okay, right there. This, 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 and this. Yep. Yeah, when 118 comes along, we won't really need to have all this lighting, but it just helps. Alright, all of that is done. Like I said, at some point when we get the roof on, we can take these torches down. And one of the things I want to do, and I don't have the logs to do it, but we do have the ability, is what are we going to do at the top? Because there's going to be a roof on here, so I'm guessing it's just going to be a beam going across, more or less. A couple of beams going across. Alright, and we can turn. Alright. The only good thing about the winter is now it's cold enough that you can hear at this moment that my computer's not sounding like a jet engine. I mean, it was, but... And I keep hitting the wrong key for the crouching, because it's the one thing about Bedrock that's different that I'm not the biggest fan of, is... Okay, this will be exactly enough. Is if I want to make the left control and right control key to do different things, I can on Java, but Bedrock won't accept it. Oop, don't want to break that one. Alright, let's move this this out of the way. So 1 and 2. And once we get the roof on there, it's not going to look, it won't look as plain. And one of the things I definitely need to do is smooth this whole thing out. And another thing I'd like to do is at some point put a fence along this whole thing. So one of the modifications we have done to this system, which I rarely have ever done, is to, alright, yeah, this is all gonna go. Where's the main block here? Let's see. All right, so you can have some torches going along. I'm not wasting my shovel on this because this is actually a fairly easy project. I know it's supposed to look really great, although a bit uneven, but with the new 64 blocks generating underneath here, it's pointless to keep it. Which means goodbye glass, because I don't have silk touch. And as you can see, I didn't quite care to make the next level because you really couldn't. But this is all going to turn into deep slate and become usable. Okay, we can move. And there's a... Alright, so... yeah, this part's a little dark. And... that piece can come out. So we still have staircases on us, which is good. So we can kind of continue the stairs to that point. All right, so we got this all taken care of. Since I'm down here, looking for something, you know, whenever I just need cobblestone, it has to turn into a project. And of course I replace it with any holes of cobblestone just in case of, you know, things that like to go hiss and boom. I mean, this should be enough. Yeah, I'm not going to waste the shovel on this. All right, we got room. So the prep work actually went faster than expected, which is a good thing. When weird things like things going fast happens, that's not a bad thing. Deal with that in a little bit. All right, so once again, this is down to nothing. And speaking of, another reason for having all this cobblestone is the little mishap that happened last time. And open. Love this path. I know I kind of circumvented slightly in this part, but there's definitely something that needs attention over here. And we can move a lot faster. I don't like that there's skeletons right there. So that pretty much kills. Alright, so so we're only going to need 8 of these, so we're going to 7, 13, maybe not. You're dumb. I'm dumb for not checking to see if anything green hissy boomy might be there. Alrighty, here's the problem area. You know what? Where the fences are, if anything blows up again, we're just going to put cobble in that region. Okay, we can jump. Then we go over here and grab some dirt. So I need to. This looks like another war wound, more or less. All right. So now I put. Wait a minute. Just to make it a little more complete. There. Now it looks a little weird, but you said next time hissy boomy happens, it's far easier to repair. Alright, so yeah. Since I'm here, let's put away the string that we got. I'm not going to build any more bee's nest things because 21, this does not add up. We'll put that there. This can be grouped. All right. There we can move. There, just so that corner's easier. One of the things we should do right now, you know, the cheap experience thing. Yeah, we gotta take care of that. This is something that's annoying. Starting to screw up the look of this as well. Maybe I might let that work at some point. Oh, we got a hissy boomy. Let's see what else might be in here. I'm not hearing much yet. We don't need a torch there. Ooh, dark spot. Doesn't appear to be anything there. Surprised I didn't give it a chance. Grab those a little later. We're gonna have to get this ready for 118. Can't have all this light because it's going to spill into there ever so slightly, and ever so slightly may be enough. There. Alright, it ain't much, but it's something. Alright, grab the arrows and ditch the other stuff. Well, not everything. Alright. Carrot maybe we'll keep. Not enough to care. Not really enough to care. Let's compress this a little bit. Alright, we got a little something out of that. Yeah, we gotta go up there and get rid of these vines. Of course, at some point, we're gonna need to dress this up a little bit. Actually, let's see. Get these two corners. That's a cave. Alright, we can move the player along. The reach is unimpressive. Alright, and the second level of this roof line is going to cover that hole. Again, for some things I'm not going to bother using the shovel for. And way too sensitive now. Did I mention that already? Never put the little touch over here. There. And like I say, to scale, it's really hard to make that look good. Minecraft, to make things like that look good, you gotta build at a ridiculous scale. Which I'm not willing to do. I mean, I go slightly over, but It's just a bit much. Oh, and one more corner. Just because, and then we'll... Alright, so... Alright, let's get our material. Let's move the game along. That'll get fixed. In fact, let's kind of move at a pace that resembles moving to a degree. Turn. All right, let's grab these. It's getting dark, so just enough to... This time we'll shovel because it's getting dark. Worry about the first floor exterior a little later. This is something that needs to be fixed, but that's another project for another day. Ooh. Yeah, you came at a bad time there. Nice jump. Glad jump button does stuff. Alright, that might start getting a little help. Get a little return on my investment over there. Arrows over there. I am purposely going slow. Hissy boomy, don't want you around. Alright. Now that I hurt one of your friends, you should be summoning the rest. Keep an eye out for the green hissy boomy things. Oh crap. Those things. Ooh, I actually hit one. And that one got me. Cheap shot. Cheap shot. Run. I don't like that you're there. Really? Do nothing? Yeah, kind of behind you there, guy. Apparently he's not really able to do anything with those. Oh, he had a thing going. use the B building to kind of break it up a little bit. Let's see if it's too late to reset, because we need to do that. We can run instead of walking. We can run instead of walking. And it's too late. And we're binding. Okay. Alright, so we got the 4 corners. Alright, let's worry about getting the first floor completed. So the design goes all the way around now. We have all the stuff that's around here. Last but not least, on the first floor. And too many. There. Alright, so I got the first floor mostly done. I think there might be a small issue with the roof. Let's just make sure I'm climbing. I'm not gonna headbang. Yep, that one right there. I believe we got the whole thing, at least for this part. Alright, so I got the first floor looking halfway decent. Except for out front. We got some things we can get rid of. While I'm here, gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's actually a little challenging there. More just to see if it'll help with the growing here. Gotta go way up higher. Unintentional, but hey, it worked. Yeah, this is kind of a project in and of itself. So you got more string, which is all good. But get rid of this, get rid of that. Definitely get rid of that. Alright, one of the things I also want to do is we need to have a smoother transition between here and over here. This isn't exactly acceptable. I'm not going to completely flatten things out. Alright, yep, pressing buttons. Actually, since we're here, let's move the player. We know we're going to saunter instead of move, because that's what cost us being able to get rid of the phantoms. Alright, so I have to put that there. And that goes over there, and okay, new place. Well, I can go in the wood pile at some point. Yeah, this way would work. Where? I hear him, but I don't see him. Is it getting darker? Yeah, it's getting darker. Let's move. So I'm not going to have an ultimate clue as to when the hour's truly up because it's raining. At least it's raining, not thunderstorming. Starting to spawn in yet. And we're already starting with that. We can move the player when we tried moving. Oh, now there's 3 of you. Perfect. This one of you weren't annoying enough. Need to not be there. All the wrong creatures are out, though. Ooh, you actually killed one. I don't like you being there. that for some reason switched. Alright. There's only one of you now. Now we're not moving. Hit. Alright, so for a short moment we can probably lure another zombie or two. Just hit. Hit. And they say that bedrock is a horrible version. Yet if I touch a monster with a sword, it hits. Funny game logic. Weird how a column of rain, there's a void in the rain, like right there. It lined up with the tower. Oh, look at all the zombies. Welcome to hard mode. And we can hit something. Make sure there's no green hissing boomies. Haven't hit 20 in a while. It can hit. And thus is going to soon end the episode. Again, make sure the green hissy boomy things are not around. You know, we're rebuilding quite a bit of the XP, which is nice. We like that. Yeah, we can move. Get the credit. Oh, we got a bow. Before we stop, check to see that we're safe. See what we got for a bow. Unbreaking 2, not bad. Stop. And yeah, the timer was just about to hit 0. So, yeah, it wasn't as planned. I wish I could have slept it off, but the clunky Java edition of the game, you just brush anything, you lose your speed. Whereas, like I said, I can see why where Bedrock reigns supreme, because touch anything, you lose speed. Bedrock, there's forgiveness. Plus, when you hit a monster, it actually reacts. Anyway, that's this episode edition of Watch Me Suck at Talking, as well as Minecraft. This is George F551 saying, hope you enjoyed and have a good one.